save our tomato skins, you dehydrate those, and you can make tomato powder, which you can add to soups or different recipes. It's a thickener, so if you needed to thicken up something, you can thicken it up like that. But found some of these. There's some kind of a Italian cherry tomato. Y'all may know what they are, but they're a paste tomato. They're not Romas. They're something else, but that's how they just come straight out and that skin's gone. Once I've got my skins dehydrated, I will take them one tray out of the dehydrator at a time and just kind of lightly stick them down in there. Once you get them in there, you can break them up however, but if you break them up outside of the processor here, you're going to have a mess. So this is how I do it. Like I said, one tray at a time. So once you get that tray in there, you put your top on, and you're just going to grind these out. Once you get them down to a pretty good powder, then you're going to add the next tray, and you just repeat that process until your dehydrator is empty. So that's all 5 trays. It's dry, but it's not as dry as I want it to be to actually break up good. So I'm going to put some parchment paper down in my dehydrator, and I'm going to kind of lay this out in rows in there, and I'm going to dehydrate it even more, and then I'm going to blend it again. So I've got it in the dehydrator, got it laid out on parchment paper. I did every other tray down through there, and I'm going to let it go at 6 hours at 131 degrees. You want this pretty dry. Alright, it's dehydrated for another 6-7 hours now at 130 degrees, and it's time to grind again. This is the second grind on this. My little Ninja chopper has reached its limit on this. It's not going to get it any finer. That's totally fine. You can take this, you can put it on a bagel with some cream cheese. You can add it to your tomato soup. You can add it to anything you want to put a little tomato flavor in. It's a good thickener, so if you got some spaghetti sauce that's too thin, you can also use that. I'll put it into this container and put that shaker on it so we can shake it. Yeah, it's tomato skin powder. It's not really a powder, could be. Just an extra seasoning you can have if you want to put the thyme in. So that's it. That's the tomato powder. That's probably the skins off of, I would guess, 200 tomatoes. And like I said, it's something you might would throw away, but you can also use it. So if you got the time and a dehydrator, why not? It's Lewis and Sally for Blue Ridge Homestead.